Have you ever done a defensive driving course? Because if you have, you learn that you're not just driving your car, you're driving the car in front of you, behind you, and all the cars next to you. You have to have situational awareness, you have to watch what other drivers are doing, and you have to be aware of how your decisions could affect other drivers. If you make rush decisions without thinking about the other drivers, you could cause an accident. You learn all of that. This is what I teach you, but about life. That you need to be aware of who's around you, what they are doing. You also need to be aware of how your actions could cause things to happen that could hurt you. If you haven't already, visit realtalk.fitwithyou.com to get specific real talks on topics that will help you to understand things about people, about your life. There's something else I would like to highlight. If you're a passenger in another person's car, and you see something that scares you, you have to be careful screaming, reacting, because you could confuse the driver, you could shock the driver, you could scare the driver, and they could end up making a decision that harms both of you because they're confused, they're trying to understand what's going on, right? If you're screaming and doing all these things, that other person's amygdala is going to turn on and it will react. However, by the time the person realizes why you're screaming, something could have happened. You could have bumped into another car, they could have done something else. So you always need to be careful how you react to situations, right? It's not just what are other people doing, it's what am I doing that could cause a negative experience. So this is something you always need to be aware of. How are you living through life? Are you living through life in terms of ideals and ignoring the reality? Or are you living in reality? Ideals can be created. Reality is just reality. So if you feel like things should be this way, or I should be safe, people should not do something that affects me, live in reality, which says people can do things that could affect me, and then create the ideal you want by having the safety precautions. Ideals are created, reality is lived. Don't do the opposite. A lot of people are living as if their reality is the ideal instead of living in reality and creating the ideal that you want. So yeah, get real talks. The 4-in-1 is great because it allows you to have my bestseller 4 real talks in one package.